Hey Roken, hey K, done. Just setting up and I'll be going. How's it going, guys? Almost done on the setup. And then we'll be heading to probably fill out the sphere grid for Tidus today. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Just come back from a swim. Almost died, but survived. Right, I think that's everything set up, ready to go. Yeah, I'm going to have a go at Dark Ixion today. And remember to save between the different fights. So I don't get wiped on the second one again. I think I'll do one or two Don Tonberries, fill out the sphere grid for Tidus, and then go and try the Dark Aeon. Soon nothing have to do with all the other characters. Just about managing to get through it with these three. Doing it with all the others is going to be a pain. Karma definitely is, although we like it in this regard. This Karma gives us 50 spheres, and maybe a little bit more. So one will go. What were the other guys that Stoic and Comrade before? Yes, they were. Yeah, I had to farm the Comrade overdrive with Yuna. Have it. I'm probably going to have to farm it a few more times with a couple of other characters. Because I think I'm going to have Tidus in the party all the time, because I think he's the only one who's going to get enough damage done to him to actually make the trick work really well. And the other guys don't really have the armour to survive at the moment. Probably going to have to go and farm some Mega Phoenixes. I can't remember exactly where to get the Mega Phoenixes from. I don't know whether you can bribe them. I think you can. I think you can bribe something for about 20 at a go. Which is exactly what you need. You need 20 to get the Auto Phoenix on the armour. I'm not sure which enemy it is. Probably something that you can summon in the monster arena. Hey Phil. Still grinding on Don Tonberry. Although my initial run through the sphere grid's almost done. Then the fun turns to grinding all of the purple drop-in spheres. I can't remember how many of each sphere I'm going to need, but I know that it's about 250 altogether. Yeah, you should know you've done it. Although, you cheated a little bit. Although I can see the appeal of the cheat. Probably shouldn't call it a cheat, it's not really cheat if they give you the mechanic. Oh, I have one of those items. Let's click a button in the menu and give me 99 of them. So yeah, if you play this on Steam, you get the option of essentially turning one of anything into 99 of anything, which means that you don't really need to farm anything, apart from the first one. And yes, I am jealous. Hello Yuna, welcome to the stream. Just moving through the sphere grid with Tidus at the moment. I'm hoping that these 90 spheres should be enough to see me back through to the centre. I've only got Lulu's path left to do with Tidus, and then he's going to be done. And we're going to move him back to the centre. Rikku's still got quite a while to go, and Yuna is almost done as well. Probably 2 more runs with Yuna. The game is very fun. This bit's not so much fun. Hey Oaken, welcome to the stream. Also only got it to give me 99 of the active. I haven't physically moved characters on. Didn't you program a macro on your keyboard to make it easier to move through the sphere grid? I'm just going to be going through the sphere grid with these 3 characters and then moving on to make it a bit more fun. I'm going to go and try and kill Dark Ixion in Thunder Plains, now that I know what to do. Not really leveled enough to do Dark Ixion at the moment, but I managed to get through Dark Ifrit. I reckon I can do Dark Ixion. I made macros from the expert to basically keep acting all this while I issue. My macro is my right thumb at the moment, just mashing the X button. It's not too bad at the moment anyway. It's going to start being a pain when I have to move all 7 characters through the same grid. Because the idea is to open everything up, which I'm almost done with, and then move everybody back to the centre. Level up 99 spheres with each person, and essentially lead with Tidus, filling in all of the blank nodes, and moving everybody else behind him. So I'm hoping to farm all of the drop-in spheres before I actually need them. I doubt that I'm going to be 255 on every stat that I need to be to begin with, but I'm just going to focus on getting the achievement first of all, and then going back through and min-maxing everything. Did you forget a node up there? One up there. I did forget one up there. Let's zip back up and go and get it. Hey, Maria. So yeah, I've got Tidus, Rikku and Yuna to move through the grid. I think I've probably got 3 to 4 more runs with Rikku to move her through everything. Actually, just going to get those 2 down there first. They're already doing crazy damage though, so I think I'll probably start getting through the monster creations and so on and so forth. Opening up Nemesis. I'll probably finish off the monster hunting in Omega Ruins as well. I think that is the last set of spheres I need to fill with Tidus. I think that is everything apart from empty nodes and Lux spheres, which I don't have anything. I think there might be a level 2 lock over there that I need to do, but other than... oh no, wait, look, we've got a little area right here. Let's move him all the way back up there and see how long it takes the game to move him up here. Wait, at the most bottom left was a lock node. And the bottom right was a lock node. I missed another one, have I? No, I'll just wait for this to catch up with me. Bottom right. No lock node down the bottom right. At least not that I've seen one. Nothing in here. No, I think it's just that one up here on the left. And that's just level 2, so I've unlocked everything. This was the last section I had here to unlock. Right, it's the triple foul. Triple foul is... what, down... Is this triple foul here? Yeah, there's triple foul. Hey Yumi-san. I actually managed to catch you earlier in streaming. Earlier in the at night or morning or wherever you are. I don't think there's any down here. I can't see any lock screens. I don't know why I moved out. I should have moved one more in. I was worried I was going to have to go and farm level 4 lock spheres, but looks like I've actually got everything. How's it going today, Yumi-san? Question, I mean, literally in line with, well, just one node up away. That might be a luck sphere that I've missed. I'll go down and double check again. I'm pretty sure I've got everything down there. Where are we? Just here. Yeah, so there's a luck sphere here. I don't have any red lux spheres to drop in at the moment. I need to go and farm some. So there is one more thing over here that I've not got, but I think I'm just going to move him to the centre. Well, actually I'm not going to move him anywhere because he's only got 4 at the moment. It's my birthday, so I've been lazing around. Happy birthday, Yumi-san. Have you got some nice presents? Out of interest, does anybody know what drops luck spheres? So I can go and farm some. I don't think I'm going to need too many of them, but I am going to need some. We're going to move Tidus, Rikku around. We're going to move Rikku around the rest of Orange Tree, just to give it that little bit more bump in strength. Earth Eater. I'm going to assume Earth Eater is a Monster Arena creation. Thanks, I got nothing to present, but I guess it's better since I just graduated last Sunday and got plenty of gifts for me. Well, happy birthday nonetheless. Who's next on the list for you to defeat Dark Ixion? Dark Ixion, again. Technically beat it last night, or beat the first stage of it. But yeah, I didn't want to upset the spawn. I didn't realise that, well, I thought if you moved out of the area or you saved, you'd have to do the first fight all over again. So I didn't save. I went and bought some more Phoenix Downs. And then died on the second phase of the fight. Because in the second phase of the fight, he actually has his overdrive, which hits everybody. So, auto Phoenix kind of saves me from almost everything, any single hit, but anything that's going to hit the whole group. I've got no defense against that. Where are we going to take Rikku? We should probably take over to here. Just want to guess. How many platinum trophies do you need here? So you've got 1 platinum trophy per PlayStation game, essentially. I opened up Auto Life earlier. I had a quick go earlier on today. Did a couple more grinds. I managed to get Auto Life for everybody. So yeah, now that should be a little bit easier as well. I just need to make sure I get or cast Auto Life at the right moment, just before the overdrive hits. it also like should save me a lot more. A lot of people probably wouldn't even attempt going after the Dark Aeons until they're like 70% through the grid, if not a little bit more. But I think if you got Auto Phoenix and now Auto Life as well, there's no reason really not to have a go at it. Might take a little bit longer and ease into your Phoenix downs. I think I had one Phoenix down left after I beat it the first time around, which is why I had to go and get some more. It's definitely worth a go. Which of the Dark Aeons do you think will be the hardest? Do you think the Major Sisters will be hardest? It seems logical that they'd be the harder ones. I know on the PSP version I had everyone 10k plus HP when I started going out for the Dark Aeons. Was that 10k HP? Yeah, so I'm not breaking HP limit. I read somewhere that it's pretty much a waste of resources to break the HP limit if you want to do a quick run through, because anything over like 9,999 tends to be one hit kill anyway. Hey, the truth. Welcome to the stream. You need to fill in the empty nose to get a trophy for completing the grid. Yes. So what I'm doing is I'm just working through the sphere grid with just a couple of characters first. And then I'm going to move everybody back to the centre and gradually fill outwards. Essentially going to try and map the routes. I'm going to go and figure out what I need to drop where. So I really only have to go through the sphere grid one more time. But, well, it's one more time with 7 characters. I'll go look up the Platinum Trophy for this. I know they've got any. Yeah, so you get a Platinum Trophy in PlayStation games when you get all other trophies in the PlayStation games. So I think the only Platinum Trophy I've got so far is for a game called Horizon Zero Dawn, which is a really good game. I suggest anybody to go and play it. If Snake's still in the chat, I'm sure he'd agree with me as well, because he's the one who recommended it. Unfortunately, I think it's only out on the PlayStation. So if you want it, you're going to have to get the PlayStation. I imagine it's probably shifted a few PlayStations to Sony. It's the wrong button. So only a few more skills left to open up, or spheres left to open up. I think I've got 99 to do with Yuna. I'll do 1 or 2 with her, but I'm going to have to go and grind Kotos for some ability spheres, I think, because I've only got a few of those left. And potentially some mana spheres as well. Well, that shouldn't take too much longer, probably another 10 minutes I'd say, to get through these 99 levels. That should be enough to go and grind. Just putting some decent weapons on. So I'm probably not going to try and maximise on the weapons either, I'm probably just going to be the celestial weapons. So for those who don't know, Kotos, if you get an overkill, will give you 40 of any given sphere. I can't remember what sphere I needed, I think it was speed. Yeah, he hits pretty hard, and he counters all the time. But again, Auto's Phoenix is going to come in and save everything. I can't remember exactly what it was I needed. Was it sphere? Was it speed? No, abilities. So one more just to get the ability spheres. How many Dark Aeons do you guys reckon I'll get through today? We got Dark Ixion, Dark Shiva, Dark Bahamut, Dark Anima, Dark Jimbo, which we're not going to kill because we're going to farm him, and Dark Mage Sisters. My armor's not really ready for some of those. I need to get auto protect on at least 2 other armors. Although the game is getting a lot easier very quickly. I wonder what kind of damage Anima Overdrive is going to cap out as. I was doing 1,300,000 yesterday on some things. Button. It's just whizzing around everywhere. Why would it go that way? So any of you guys playing Final Fantasy X at the moment? The truth? You're playing Final Fantasy X? I think Yumison, you said you were playing Final Fantasy at the moment. Was it Final Fantasy 9? I still have the lightning dodging to do as well. Still not been back to that. I imagine that's probably going to be one of the last things I do, is the lightning dodging. It was Final Fantasy X. I'm currently paused with frequent playing for the moment until I settle into my summer job schedule. Right now I'm in the grind. It took me about 200 hours to get platinum. I am currently 60 hours. I'm hoping that it's not going to take too much longer. I'm probably looking at about the 100-hour mark for platinum, I would say. Depends on whether I really want to min-max everything. is it just a job for the summer unison, or is it something that's going to become more permanent? What should we go and get? What should we go and get? Let's get that there. And I think, what have we got? We just got, is that just Lulu's Path left there? Yes, just Lulu's Path. Leave Lulu's Path right till the end. I remember building Whacker not so celestial because I was so sick of Blitzball. Yeah, I was reading up on Blitzball today a little bit. In theory, I should only have to play 26 games. That's a strange way to get to that node. Well, that's complicated answer. I could get a permanent position, but I may move jobs in the fall. The job I have now isn't exactly in my field, so my far job search has been hard for my field. Is that because you've just come out of university? I remember really liking Blitzball when I played this on the PlayStation 2. I don't think I ever got anything decent through Blitzball. I just remember playing it a lot. So yeah, I'm hoping to only play around 26 games. Play the minimum possible. Obviously I've got the airship open, so I'm able to go and scout and get all the good players pretty much straight away. I was just reading some guides on who is the best person in what position, especially for quick collection of Whacker's Celestial Weapon and his overdrives. Pretty much supply chain is a lot more experience heavy. The job I have right now is more closely aligned in accounting. Blitzball is my weakness. I only beat it in the game. Story win on PlayStation Pre version. Winning it in the story is winning in the story is very much potluck. If you can get a shot in the first half and then hold them off, you're pretty much guaranteed to win, because you can almost certainly get one shot in with reject shot. If they get one or more shots in on the first half and you don't get any, then you're pretty much guaranteed to lose. But it has no actual holding on the game itself. I think the only difference is the next scene, Whacker is holding a trophy, and that's it. I'm grinding phase 2 and PlayStation 4 stuff too. Just going back to your previous comment on PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 stuff, but just looking at the actual chat, because the one on the screen tends to cut things out. Aren't the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 ones linked? So if you do it in one, you do it in both. As in achievements, I mean. There's nothing specific to the PlayStation 4, but isn't on the PlayStation 3, is there? And yeah, Roken, I have to get Whacker's Celestial Weapon, otherwise I don't get the Platinum Trophy, because one of the gold trophies is to get everybody's Celestial Weapon. So that means I have to do Lightning Dodge and I have to do Blitzball. Yep, doing both for achievements. I really love the game and I like to sink a lot of time into them. My first one from PlayStation for about 400 hours. I was in HS at the time, so easy. I don't know what HS is. Sorry. I didn't sink anywhere near that much time into PlayStation 2 copy. I think the most I had was about 80 hours. 80, 90 hours. High school. Okay. That makes more sense. Right then, shall we... Actually, I want to just sell some items because I'm filling up with loads of crap that I don't actually need. I'd like to go and get one more Auto Phoenix on Yuna's weapon. Hey Dragon SC, welcome to the stream. You know you are doing it twice. At the end you should better try to farm some status spheres as much as you in the house for time. Status spheres? What are status spheres? There are too many empty spheres, you will need to do it again. I don't know what status spheres are, I'm afraid. Hey JP Mayor. I love that so many people have been streaming this game lately. I think a lot of people stream the game pretty much all the time. I see at least 4 to 5 people streaming it pretty much every day. And how many have we got at the moment? We've got... Just refreshing the page. So that's 6 people streaming at the moment. I mean, I could grind warp spheres, I guess, which would work quite well, but I don't know how hard they are to come by. The Grand Slam. I'm hoping to do the Platinum Sphere on this and on Final Fantasy X-2. Although I've not looked into anything on X-2 at the moment. Buy some more Phoenix Downs. They are my most used item at the moment. I'm just going to have a quick look to see what I need to fight to get some Mega Phoenixes. Yeah, a lot of different people have been doing this, but it's been the only one I've seen actually getting platinum. I hate that the PlayStation comments cut everything off. Although your message has not popped up on my feed yet. I'm just going to give it a save. Why is that not appearing? The message has just been cut off. Okay, so Mega Phoenix. One. What have we got on here? Bribe. Aeon. I don't know what that is. Mostly seem good for the speed run. Ah, okay. I've seen a lot of people just doing first blind playthrough. Bribe. I don't know what these are. The alkalones in Bicknell Desert. What do they look like? Okay, so they're the sort of like the grey and black birds in Bicknell Desert. So I'm just going to go and see if I can find one of them.
The final show.
Let's just see if we can get it from anywhere else. So I'm just going to be trying to get one more Phoenix, Mega Phoenix, to put Auto Phoenix on Yuna's weapon.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
That's going to give me 2, or I can go and try and find a ghost, which will give me 38. Actually, I'm going to go do that instead. So we can go to the Sunken Cave, Cavern of the Lost Faith, try and find a ghost.
The final showdown was...
Yep. Yeah, you're right, Broken. That's what I'm going to do now. And while I'm at it, I can get Kimari to learn
here we go!
Doom, I think it is, because I'm missing that skill. Yeah, it's quite cheap for the bribe as well. What we're looking at, 200,000, and you get around 30 of them. So I think I've got 19 at the moment. So if I bribe about 500,000, which cut my gil down by about half, then shouldn't have enough for a few more armors as well, because you only need 20 to put onto a given armor. And really, I'd like to have everybody have Auto Phoenix on it. You have Doom from Biren and Yankee, don't you? I don't think so. I don't think... Oh no, I do have Doom. The only one I'm missing is... I don't know which one I'm missing actually. Let me load up my checklist. There we go. So the skill that I am missing for Kimari is I've got no bad breath. Bad breath is what I'm missing. So yeah, one more skill for Kimari, and then I've got that weapon, that trophy, because there's a silver trophy I think for collecting all the skills. I killed Ultima and Omega weapon yesterday and learned Nova, so I've got that ready to go. So I spent a lot of time in this cave trying to farm the little Tonberries. Such a pain.
I'll be right back.
So we find ourselves running away a lot here. Wait, do you need all of Riku's overdrives? No, I don't think so. The trophy list is the first tab on my little cheat sheet that Nightbot has just kindly given a link to.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
I'm hoping that you don't need all of Riku's overdrives. How long do you reckon it's going to be until we find a ghost? I found this area to be extremely frustrating to farm anything in. This was my favourite little room. Run around in here for a while.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
So we're just going to run around this green room until we found a ghost. And then the first ghost that we no, can we get bad breath off this guy? I think it's only... Well, actually, we might be able to get bad breath. Let's have a go. Swapping Kimari. I never used Kimari. There you go. Bad breath. That's that one done. That was easy. That's a good job you reminded me about that broken, because otherwise I would have had to come back and find one of those annoying things. Now let's put Kimari back into the back of the pack, because we don't use Kimari. I always thought Kimari was a good character, like story-wise.
You guys are toast!
I always thought he was pretty poor as a character to use for fighting, especially if you're on the standard grid, because I think on the standard grid, or the beginner's grid, sorry, he's pretty much tied into a single area for the first half of the game until you get your first level 1 or level 2 locked spheres.
I'll be right back.
So for any of the guys just joining, I am trying to find a particular enemy in this location, a ghost, so I can chuck it lots of money.
I'll be right back.
It will give me lots of Mega Phoenixes. If you guys can see someone looking at the document, an anonymous alligator. If any of you guys have any suggestions for the little document or the stream,
I won't go so easy on you next time.
or maybe even some game suggestions, let me know. Criticism is always welcome. I think probably the first thing that I'm going to try and do is
I won't go so easy on you next time.
So you can hear me better. At the moment I'm just using the little one ear piece thing that you get with the PlayStation.
Live and let live!
And then the second thing I'm going to be looking at improving is actually getting a capture card.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Do you? You have a bad feeling? There you go, no bad feelings needed. Hey Toby, welcome to the stream. Hey, can you tell me some tips about how to beat the big Albed machine? Which big Albed machine is that, Toby? There's a few. These bloody magic pots. Magic urns, sorry.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
These are not a pain. I swear, literally like 4 in every 5 encounters at one of those magic urns. Thank you, Maria, and thank you, Mr. Knight.
Live and let live!
I wish YouTube and even Twitch to a certain extent gave you a subtitle, so I could update that status of what I was doing. There we go, there's a ghost. That's what I want. Now, does Yuna have bribe? Where's bribe? There it is. It's the one that has the mana beam. Ah, the mana beam. I believe it only casts the mana beam once you have killed the little fire thing that's accompanying it, I think. Because it charges up, doesn't it? 61 Mega Phoenixes. That should actually, in theory, be enough to give everybody Mega Phoenix. Is that the right one I'm thinking about, Toby? It's got a little flying thing that dampens all magic. So, Auto Phoenix, there you are. We'll have a look at you. Yeah, that one, awesome. Okay, so you've got two ways of dealing with the mana beam. The first one, and probably the easiest one I would probably say,
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Not kill the little floaty thing that's dampening the magic. I believe you should have Rikku in your party. Just make sure you use lots of potions all the time and try and just kill it with physical attacks. If you can't kill it with physical
I'll be right back.
and you are killing the little floaty thing to enable some magic, I think I can't remember the exact strategy. The way I did it was to summon Aeon when it was going to basically hit.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Fodder. There is an actual strategy. I can't remember what it is, other than just take it to the face. But yeah, my suggestion would be to try and just do physical attacks. It really depends on how your party's doing at the moment. Whether you're favouring Lulu and her almighty power right at the beginning of the first half of the game, which quite a lot of people do, because she's really powerful at the first half. Okay, so I'm just going to go and see once in Macalania first. Buy a few more full slot armors for the guys that don't have full slot armors.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
So yeah, like I say, if you've got a high physical defense, physical attack, that's definitely going to be the easiest way to get through it. Which was the trophy I just got? It was all skills, wasn't it? JP Mayor, yes, I stream most nights actually. Not every night. It tends to be like probably say like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I'll have a couple of nights off here and there. I'll stream most of the weekends, but it's always about the same sort of time. So for me in the UK, it's about 9:30 is the sort of time that I can sit down and stream. There are some times where I'll be streaming and I'm not able to talk very much, because my wife does quite often sit in the room and I'm playing the PlayStation in the sitting room at the moment.
Oh, walkers.
And she finds it very strange that I'm just talking to in what she sees as the computer.
Helping for...
So first of all, I need to figure out who has the weapon and who doesn't. So I need one for Lulu. I need one for Kimari, and that is it.
Oh, walkers.
But I try and stream as much as I can. I don't like to Right. So I know the bangle is Lulu's. The armlet must be Kamari. Yeah, I try and stream as much as I can. Occasionally I will end up doing some of the sphere grid offline because it gets very boring very, very quickly when no one really wants to see you sort of just zipping around the sphere grid. I've got 2 Tetra armors for Kimari. Apparently I've already bought one. So now we can go and customise. They should all be at the bottom. We can put Auto Phoenix onto everybody's. We should have enough for Auto Phoenix onto everybody. And still some Mega Phoenixes to spare. It's not that Tetra armor, it's a different Tetra armor. For some reason, I've got lots of Tetra stuff. I quite often forget what I've got. Or it's like really hard to see in these menus. Auto Phoenix. So that's everybody with Auto Phoenix. I'm just updating the trophy list. So, what did I just do? Contained all Aeons, no. Learn all abilities, we've got that. And then custom armor and weapons, I can do that later. Okay. Yeah, many monsters creation drop Tetra armors. Ah, I didn't realise they drop Tetra armors. Right then, shall we give it a save? Well, let's go to the airship. I'm just going to update my stream title. And we're going to go and give Dark Ixion a test. I think it's Dark Ixion. I'm not. One thing I'm really, really bad at is the
final showdown with
these games. Let's drop down to the fun planes. So I'm going to go and when we drop here, I'm going to go and buy. Make sure we've fully stocked on Phoenix. Give it a save. So you guys are going to see this disappear for a second. You guys only watch streams on YouTube? Or do you also use Twitch as well? Make sure that we have actually got all of those equipped. Could probably do with Rikku and having auto haste. I thought she had auto haste. Apparently not. I don't think I've got enough for auto haste. No, how many have I got? 19. Mostly YouTube. I seem to find that I have a lot more success with YouTube. Only use Twitch if I'm trying to find it streaming, otherwise it's YouTube. Is that because you guys watch other YouTube videos and you see streams online that you use? I just know that when I was watching more streams, I tend to use Twitch to watch streams. I'm transitioning into YouTube a bit more. How are we doing? Has that title updated? Right, here it is. These things just won't go away.
Live and let live!
What makes you use YouTube over Twitch? heathen. You're a heathen. So again, I'm still not really at the level that I should be taking on the Dark Aeons.
Something up there?
Let's go.
I'd say I'm probably, well, on Yuna and Tidus at least about 60% towards being absolutely maxed out. That last 20% is going to take absolutely ages though. Excuse me while I munch on some food as well. I'm sorry if you hear the garbled noises of me chewing. Yeah, I kind of like watching streams on here. I can more easily switch into watching other videos on here. I will say one thing about Twitch, is that I think it works a lot better. I like YouTube, I like streaming to it, but YouTube gaming website, I just don't like it. It's terrible. I use YouTube mostly because I don't have a Twitch account, and as much as I know Twitch doesn't save streams anymore, does it? Twitch does save streams, but it only keeps them for like 15 days. And then, but you can still export them to YouTube. I mean, I think that's one of the biggest selling points of YouTube, is that it automatically saves all of your streams as public or unlisted if you set that. I tend to try and go through and do a little bit of an edit on my past streams. Not too much. I don't think anyone in their right mind would sit down and watch a almost 3-hour video. What's the best thing to mix with Rikku? Slice and dice would be better broken, but I'm trying to open up Blitzball. How do I have so much health and MP? Once you get to a certain point in the game, you can do what's called the Don Tonberry farm. I don't know whether it's actually known as that, but I saw it once and I liked it, so I'm just sticking with it. Essentially what that is you set up certain weapons to have certain abilities attached to them. You go and fight a certain creature in the arena, let him cast a certain spell, do that a couple of times, then flee, and if you've got your weapon set up 100%, you pretty much get 99 spheres in one go. Otherwise, like me, I don't have it fully set up. I don't get 99 in one go, I get about 50. But I think that's fine. Just takes a little bit longer, which I don't have any issue with. And then what becomes more of an issue is not necessarily leveling up really quickly, but more grinding the items to slot into the spheres. Thunderproof would be very good, but it would mean I would have to take off my auto phoenix. I've just gone to sleep, sorry, hang on. I'd have to take off my auto phoenix armor. I don't want to do that. the Auto Phoenix is the only thing that's keeping me alive at the moment. We will give him a mug and see what we can get. Some stamina. What are you guys liking about the stream at the moment? I've asked for criticism a few times from when I've got quite a few followers and people looking, but don't really get too much criticism back. But if I know what you guys are enjoying, then I will do more of that. Shadow Clone, just you. Hey Alejandro, anyway. I'm not quite sure what you're going to get at, my friend. So I believe this guy has 1.2 million HP. And he does, at the moment, if you charge his overdrive, he does Aero Spark, which is not the overdrive marked for us. While Auto Phoenix is better than Thunderproof, just rather waste Phoenix Downs than waste a turn and Phoenix Down. I have Auto Phoenix on Rikku and Tidus. So this first bit of the fight is actually quite easy because he doesn't have a skill that hits everybody. The second part of the fight gets a little bit harder because his... oh, I got a Dark Matter. His overdrive will actually be his proper overdrive, Thor's hammer, I think. And that will hit everybody. And this is what I got to yesterday. To the point where, oh, there's a safe sphere over there, let's go give it a save. So yes, I got to this particular point yesterday. Screen's just going to go blank while I'm saving. And died on the second part because I misjudged what I needed to do. So my plan is essentially to just go ahead and hit it until its overdrive is full, and then summon an Aeon to take all of the damage. I've got 71 Phoenix Downs, so I've got plenty of Phoenix Downs. Perverted ninjutsu. Mark Tereslo, I've never watched you before, but now I'm hooked back to Bannerstone. I do not think I ever want to get platinum on this game. Well, I'm glad you're hooked. I find a lot of people actually said the same sort of thing, in that they haven't played the game for ages, but watching the internet actually made them want to play the game, which is good. More getting back into Final Fantasy, the better. If you have it, 5,000, let's see just hitting. So this is where I've got to be really careful, because once his overdrive is full, and it fills up really quickly, he will do Thor's hammer, and that will kill everybody. So, what have we got? We've probably got, I reckon, a little bit longer. Michael Duncan, welcome to the stream. You a fan of Final Fantasy 15? No, I'm not a fan of Final Fantasy 15. I think I've sunk about 20 to 30 hours into Final Fantasy 15. I wanted to enjoy it, but I probably will go back to it at some point, but my current list of games at the moment is this for Platinum, which is, what's that, I've probably got another 40 hours left, I'd say. Excuse me. And then I've got Final Fantasy X-2, and I'm going to try to get Platinum in that. By the time I finish getting Platinum in Final Fantasy X-2, Final Fantasy X should be out, the remastered version. definitely going to want to get. That should be dead. No? I'm definitely going to want to play that and probably get platinum in that. Last half of 15 is good, but it's death mode. Death mode? I couldn't get invested in the story, and I found the combat boring. It's kind of like they wanted to go with a sort of Devil May Cry kind of combat, but just kind of butchered it. Hey Shroman, welcome to the stream. How do you get Dark Ixion? It's only in the remastered version. I played on the PlayStation 2. Okay, so actually in all PlayStation 2 versions, was my first Final Fantasy game. It's a good first game to get into. So in the PS2 version, every version had all of the Dark Aeon. So to get the Dark Aeon, you've got to get the airship, and that's pretty much it. If you've got the airship, they'll start appearing in certain areas. For Dark Ixion specifically, you've got to go and speak to like a Yevon soldier type person. This could be a mistake, because this could charge it over really quickly. No, that's fine, it's dead. There we go. Dark Ixion dead. Definitely not, yeah, definitely not, makes much more sense. What did you guys think of Final Fantasy 15? Other than Michael, who's obviously made it well aware that he doesn't really like it, apart from the second half. So that's Dark Ixion dead. We've got Dark Shiva next, which is at the Macalania Temple. Cool shit, never knew they had Dark Aeons. Yes, so in the PlayStation 2 version, you had the US version, which had the Dark Aeons in, and that was it. The hardest boss in the game for the US version, I believe, was Nemesis, which you get through the monster arena. Whereas in the international version, once you've killed all of the Dark Aeons, you then can fight something called Penance, which is like the absolute hardest boss in the Final Fantasy X game. Last time I ever played Final Fantasy I was like 13 years old. Yeah, that's pretty much the same as me. When I played on PlayStation 2, I was in high school. It was probably one of the reasons that I did really bad in high school. So just give that a quick save. And then we will jump to Macalania Forest. Yeah, Penance, it's... I don't know what to feel like for Penance. It's one of those bosses that...
The final show.
I don't know, it just seems to take such a long time that I don't think it's even worth fighting it normally. If you've got to the point where you are at max stat, so say you're 255 in almost every single stat that you can get, what's the point in sitting there for 2 hours grinding away at a boss when you can just summon Jojimbo, Zanma it, and be done? It feels a little bit like cheating, but if you're already maxed out, is it cheating? Yes, Mitch, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's just the noob way to do it, Mitch. No, see, I would say that if you weren't maxed out, then yes, it's the noob way to do it. But if you're fully maxed out, then is it worth doing it? I mean, I'd probably do it properly to see whether I can do it. Final Fantasy 13 bosses seemed whack long. Never mind, finish it now. I never finished 13. I got really far in 13, and I got really bored in 13. Can you actually refight Penance?
I won't go so easy on you
I
next
don't know.
time.
I've never actually fought Penance. I cheesed Dark Baleful. It's the only one that I cheesed at the moment, and that was purely because I missed the treasure in Besaid Temple, and I needed to go back and get it. And it was something that was holding me back for everything, because I couldn't get Anima because I didn't have a treasure. I couldn't do Remian Temple because I didn't have Anima, and so on and so forth, so I had to go and actually get it. So it's one of the first things I did once I finished the game, once I finished the main story. Well, actually, when I finished the main story, I didn't have enough gil to get Jojimbo, so I had to grind gil to get Jojimbo, to then go and kill Dark Baleful, to then go and get the treasure at Besaid Temple, to then go and get Anima, to then go and start Remian Temple. Now, as far as I remember, Dark Shiva is down here. Now, I've never fought Dark Shiva before, but I imagine she'll be an absolute pain. Yes, I did too. I missed the chest. Yeah, I missed the chest in quite a lot of places. I missed the treasure in Besaid. I missed the treasure in Kilika. I missed the treasure in Jose. I just always forget where the last door is. I remember I didn't know about the Dark Aeons, walked into Dark Bahamut and got deleted off the face of the earth. Yeah, Dark Bahamut is definitely a surprise. And I think it's probably the first Dark Aeon that a lot of people see.
Fool! You come back to Makalania Temple, a traitor!
I don't know why, but a lot of people tend to go back to the area that
Salvation on the
used
far
by
way.
Alaska. Now, if you play Final Fantasy X on, don't worry about Shiva, even I can do it for her, so she is the easiest secret boss next to Omega. Okay, fair enough. Omega was really easy. If you're playing on the PC version, I think the Steam version, you can get a mod to turn your Aeon into the Dark Aeon. Which is pretty cool. And you also have the cheating skills, as I call them. Things like speed up all battles by 2 or 4%, increase encounter rates by 4, 8, or 12. Oh my. That was dying, hang on. Swipe that on. So what's going on? Phoenix damage. I don't want to hit it one more time, because if I hit it one more time it's going to have its overdrive and that's going to hit everything. Boom. Eat that piece of ice. Ransack. I've just abused Anima at the moment at raw power. It does so much damage. But then you miss out on getting props for the effort. What's that with Zanmatter and everything? To be honest with you, I probably will fight Nemesis and Penance the correct way, should I say. I'm sure quite a few people might tune into the stream. Don't know why. I think I find that really boring. But we'll see. We'll see what people feel like. Dark Dust. Always the coolest overdrive. Get out. 80,000 damage. Shiva Snap is too sexy to be honest. those fingers. Click. If I remember correctly, Shiva will die in the next attack. If I can hit her. Her evasion seems to have gone through the roof. No, she's not dead yet. Come on. Oh, she does not like Tidus, does she? What's she doing? When you can't smash and when you miss twice. What's this? What's this? Oh, she can kill me. How did she get so many attacks then? Is that because I don't have enough speed? Now we get to count how many hits smoke was off. You're not going to get to count at all because she's done her overdrive and she's killed me. Because in theory she should have only had one hit. But she had like 5. Which the only thing I can think of is that her speed when she gets closer to death goes up. Because that's the only thing I can think that will make her have more and more hits. That's fine. We'll go and kill her again. I remember when I was a kid I cried when I figured out I had to save and I went back like 4 bosses. But that's fine. I always knew that the overdrives were the things that were going to kill me. Because I just can't tank the overdrives. Maybe what we'll do is we'll set Yuna to auto life in everybody instead. Might take a little bit longer, but I don't think I'll die then. As much as I know, she has like 80 to 100,000, 80 to 100k to 1 million. But it was lowest, I guess. I can quickly tell you how much HP she's got. Dark Shiva. Not looking at the strategy. I don't really like to look at strategies for bosses, but I don't mind checking out their HP. Dark Shiva has 1,100,000. So I can't remember how many it was off. I always struggle to actually count how much damage I'm doing. But we'll have a go. Random question, how long did it take for you to get the crest or sigil for Tidus? It took about 1 hour and 20 minutes, I guess. Maybe 1 hour and 30. It was an absolute pain in the ass to get. I've got to be honest. But I time boxed pretty much every attempt I was doing to like 30 minutes, and if I couldn't get it done in 30 minutes, then I went and did something else. And I think I spent 30 minutes at the beginning of each stream for like 3 days.
To come back to Makalania Temple, a traitor!
And yes, 3 hits would have been
Find your
nice.
salvation on the far plane!
I was quite happy with 1 hour and a half, to be honest. I had a lot of people on the stream watching saying that it took absolutely ages. So what we'll do is we'll set Yuna to auto life in everybody. This might take a little bit longer, but at least this way I am not going to die, in theory, to the overdrive. I probably will. I'll probably do something wrong. And Mark, the thing that I struggled with was the stupid bloody controls. See, it's her evasion, it's the evasion that's killing me. Not evasion, sorry, speed. It's the speed that's killing me. Because she's so fast, she gets 2 attacks in, and she's so fast that I miss. See, now if she gets another attack in, she's just going to go straight into Diamond Dust. And I can't really do anything about it. Can do Diamond Dust now. I do agree with the controls are wanted, but I got lucky. Yeah, so I probably got, I think, in my first 30 minutes, one of my first runs was like 2.2 seconds. And then everything just went downhill from there. The second set I got to 1.8, and then the third one I actually did it. See, what is this shit? Just don't have the speed to actually get through it. Oh well, let's try again. We'll try, what's that, 2 deaths. Let's, we'll try 3 more times. Well, that takes up to 5. Wrecked as fuck. Yeah. Why has she got to play hard? She's just got so much speed. What's her? Yeah, her agility is 255. That's why. I wish there was auto life. Yeah, auto life would be slightly OP. Yeah, the 255 agility is what's doing it. Would she have harder time dodging Waka? My Waka is a piece of shit at the moment, so no. She would not have a hard time dodging him. Let's have a look. Status is... So what's my agility? 156, 123 and 142. And Waka's agility is 30. So no, she wouldn't have any issue with Waka. When stats come into play now. Is Tidus and Waka, if Tidus and Waka were the same level? No, if Tidus and Waka were the same level, then yes, his agility would be higher. This is where min-maxing comes into the sphere grid. So Tidus has filled all of the default nodes on the sphere grid, and he's still, well, as you can see, he's still quite far off 255. Now it is possible to get 255 strength, agility, defense, magic defense, and accuracy, I think, or evasion. Some of them you don't need to get to 255, because if you can get luck up to 140, I think, or 120, then it helps everything else. And so what a lot of people do is they go through and they clear out a load of the HP spheres, and actually start dropping better spheres into them, like strength +4, agility or speed +4, that kind of thing. What's the difference with the expert nodes and normal nodes? You mean the expert sphere grid and the normal sphere grid? The expert sphere grid is a different shape and things in different places. So the expert sphere grid is more orientated to be able to take, say, Yuna down the dark magic route. straight away if you wanted to. Whereas the normal one and the beginners, it is a lot more restricted, so you can't screw up. So I think this is pretty much just going to be pot luck as to whether I can kill her. What should we mix? What's a good mix for Rikku? Maybe Super Hyper G? I don't know what to mix to make Super Hyper G. You guys know what to mix to make Super Hyper G? Level 4 keys is Super Hyper G. There's quite a few mixes though, isn't there? So it's not, I think I do actually have spare forms. Hang on, did she kill... Right, do I risk... I'm gonna have to risk it, I'm gonna risk auto life back on. And hoping that she only gets one hit. I can't hit her, because then she's going to go for Yuna. Man, that edge is really screwing it. Yeah, the edge is really screwing it. So look, there we go, let's screw it again. I should have summoned the Aeon, because the Aeon would have fall to the overdrive. Can't even quickly reset it. Oh, that's the third death. The next one, I think I'm going to rely a bit more heavily on the Aeons. It's just not being able to anticipate what she's going to do when attacking. I can anticipate, I can sort of set everything up if I know what's coming. Would Null Frost work against Diamond Dust? I don't know. There's one way to find out. The no counters on.
Live and let live!
I will try Null Frost. With Tidus' overdrive she is. What's that? Tidus' Slice and Dice or Blitz Ace Overdrive? Because I always find Slice and Dice to be really lackluster. Right, so 2 more goes. And if I can't kill her in 2 more goes, then I think we will probably go to the top level of Omega Ruins and just capture the last few bits and pieces in there. And then the only place I've got left to capture everything is the Inside Sin, which I haven't actually been to at all yet. Although I have actually got a few things from Inside Sin because they also spawn in the Omega Ruins. Yeah, if she can stop having 2 or 3 hits in one go, we should be good. Now Whacker's spinning shit. Whacker's multi-hit overdrive is pretty awesome, especially if he's got a high strength. I don't think very much else is going to help with this fight really, other than maxing out my agility to match her agility.
Fool!
Other than just getting
Come back
lucky.
to Macalania Temple, a traitor!
Yes, blah blah blah.
Find
We know
your
I'm a traitor.
salvation on the
We've
far
seen it 3
blade!
times now. I see people run it for penance for ease. Nice. What's that? 244 agility. Yeah, a lot of people say to basically these guys can be used pretty much everything. Yeah, to pretty much 255 everything. Right, let's just do standard attacks. It's not going to kill us straight away. I missed straight away. So let's do Null Frost. Now I know the elemental damage from Diamond Dust is 255. Is ice, sorry. But whether Dark Aeon actually uses that or not, probably not. And I would expect the Null Frost to have saved against the Heavenly Strike. Oh, look, why? It's just getting worse. It's just getting worse at hitting. Now we should be okay for at least another turn. So we get some more auto lives on. Let's auto live Tidus. Right, actually try and hit this time. There we go. We're going to get another hit in here, or just going to get another hit? Oh, she's going to get another hit in. If I hit her once and she gets another hit in, she's going to have enough for Diamond Dust again, so that's good defense. She's not liking Rikku this time around. Yeah, let's hit her. Summon. There's Aeon special strike right there, Heavenly Strike, doesn't it? Add delay or something. Yes, Heavenly Strike does add delay. So Overdrive versus Overdrive. So this is going to do about 400,000, 380, 350, 400,000, and I've hit her twice. So what's that? That's 400,000, 500,000, 600,000. So about halfway. Hey, Bad Boy Skip, welcome back to the stream. Nice to have you with us. We're just playing the RNG against Shiva. And she's winning the RNG. Well, it's not really RNG. She's got twice as much agility than me. Maybe I should start using some of my skills. Like quick hit would probably actually make things a little bit easier. Assuming that she doesn't go crazy. Wipe out everything. How's it going, Bad Boy? You have a good day? Leave Yuna alone, we need Yuna. I can't really afford to hit her again, because I can't afford her to power her overdrive too much. Hey, Sleepy Taxi. this a one-time thing or you play it? I've not played Final Fantasy X for a very long time. I'm hoping to start going through the series a little bit more. Yeah, did some of small customers. Watching those 3-hour videos, are you? Yeah, so these are just providing canon fodder. Although one of them will survive, whichever one got the auto life, I don't actually see. Not that it matters, anyway. That. I lost track of how much damage I had done. And he's still going. That's fine, as long as I get something. Oh, of course he's gonna miss. Yeah, I never watched the whole thing. Yeah, I don't blame you. I skimmed through the 3 hours, trying to find out if I did anything interesting in it, and try and put that in the description. We did 400k with anima and like 3 or 4 hits, I think. It's got to be getting close. I really need her to stop hitting Yuna. Maybe, actually what we'll do. Hoping that she doesn't get too hits in. There we go. Now what do we reckon? Who have we got? Well, we don't want to do it first. And the only thing we've got is you should heal these guys. Yeah, healing me does more damage. Heal, she can do... well, the thing is they've all got their celestial weapons attack. And apart from Aura, every celestial weapon does more damage full of your HP. So if you only have HP, then your celestial weapons will only do, I can't remember exactly what it is, but not as much. There we go, she's dead. She's dead. She's gone. I think you may be Rip again if she doesn't do the overdrive. Yes, I was taking a bit of a gamble. Thank you very much, guys. Oh, these still fucking spawning again. Wait, why are you spawning? You're like so many... Okay. I've just killed Dark Shiva. And you're gonna send these up like that. Yeah, Shiva get good. Shiva salty. Alright, let's run away. What do you reckon? Do you reckon I can take out Dark Bahamut? I think Bahamut's going to be a lot harder to do them. Oh, this is annoying. Let's have a look at Dark Bahamut.
Oh yeah!
So Dark Bahamut's got 4 million HP. He also has 255 agility. Bahamut's overdrive is probably my favourite, Ether and Animal close. Yeah, I don't like the Mage Assistance overdrive at all. It's terrible. Shiva, just updating the stream title. I don't think I'm going to be able to take out the Harlot, if I'm honest. The Harlot's got 4 million HP. His agility is 255 again. His accuracy is 250, not that it makes any difference. His defense is 234, and his strength is 245, not that that makes any difference anyway. The only stats that really matter there are the agility and the luck. I think he's got a lot higher luck there. I mean, we could start working through the monster arena creations. Some of those are pretty hard. Or go to Omega Ruins and finish the chapters there. Or we can go and do some lightning dodging. Or go and do some Blitzball. Final Fantasy highest HP, secret boss 12 million. Final Fantasy 12 with a million, and in 10 you can deal more damage, and that is why you don't defeat Yesmat yet. Dude, I love your cheat sheet. It's so detailed. Thank you very much. Spent a reasonable amount of potentially work time. Normal time, I mean. All my own time building that. I've taken sources from lots of different places, given credit where it's due. There's a few more things that I want to add to it, and then what I'm hoping to do with the cheat sheet is, once I finish, is actually go and chuck it on Reddit or something for other people to use. A few of the regulars that listen in or watch have actually helped in a few locations. I think there's a few more monster things that I need to finish. And I want to put a detailed sphere tally list once I've actually figured out what I'm doing. So 2 seconds, be right back. I've just got to let my dog out. This way, this way. Okay, right, we're back. So, does anybody have any preference on what we have a go at next? Probably going to be streaming for another half an hour. I don't know how to do polls. Nightbot has polls, but I don't know how to do it. So, we have... So those are all the things that I have left to do. Well, actually, I've got a few more things left to do than that, but those are the main things I've got left to do. Well, the next Aeons are too strong at the moment. It's maybe some grinding, luck, or magic defense. So, Omega. The Earth Eater is where we get the luck spheres. So what we probably want to do is if we equip Tidus.
The final showdown with.
So what we've got left in Omega. So the great thing about going to Omega, we're going to go to the top side of Omega, because that's where the things I need are, and they also have the Defenders Zeds, which have about 4 light curtains on them each, which is what I need for auto protect. But first of all, what I'm going to do is
the final showdown.
Let's go to Omega. I was going to go and fight some Machia in the monster arena, but there's not really much point. I mean, the only bad thing about Bahamut is probably his Aeon reckon like Shiva did. I think Luck Spheres were Naga elements and Fortune Spheres were Earthy. Yes, the Fortune Spheres are the Earth Eater guy. The biggest problem with Bahamut is his agility, yes. The second biggest issue is going to be his 4 million HP. Bad boy, Hyper Mighty Guard makes it pretty good if you have the items. Equals Gambler Spirit plus Lunar Curtain, Cast Protect, Haste Fusion. That's what I was looking for. I couldn't remember what the actual items were that you needed to use. Hey Costa, welcome to the stream. But at least you can save at Yazmat. Yazmat, which Final Fantasy is here? Did someone say Final Fantasy 12? Sorry, Star Curtains. I think I have quite a lot of Star Curtains. There's the light curtain, 99 star curtains. Yeah, I've got lots of those. So what is it? Gambler Spirit and Lunar Curtain. So I think I've got a lot of both of those, so we should be good on that side of things. So yeah, I killed Omega and Ultimate yesterday, so this area's pretty dead. Hey Mike Wood, welcome to the stream. What we're going to need to do is we're going to need to sort out our weapons. So we need to, no, not that, we need that. We need to give them that. There we go. Broken, at least you deal decent damage at Penance. I didn't do Yazma after 5 years and 350 hours of playtime. I started this what do we need to do here? I can never remember which skill it is. I think it's provoke. We provoke this. Yeah, it shouldn't do bad breath. Which Final Fantasy are you guys talking about? Which Final Fantasy is that? Right, well, all the capture things here are going to be pretty simple. Giant Malboro, that's only the second one of those that I've got. Alright, 10, 15 type mirror. I hate the bomb enemies in this game, they're such a pain. I seem to remember Yazamat from something. Is it 12? What is the one that... What is that one Malboro that runs? Well, the Malboros in Final Fantasy X can ruin and run if you don't have first strike, because they ambush and they cast bad breath. So unless you have ribbon, you need a weapon with first strike. So just mashing the F button, X button, Final Fantasy. Yays, mate. A weird little game. Here's Final Fantasy 12. Actually, I remember this guy. Well, I don't remember this guy. Do I? I can't remember how far I got in 12. I don't think I got this far. But maybe I did. He seems familiar. You fight a version of him earlier on in the game. Do you fight like a greeny version of him, of the model? I'd say model, I guess, would be the better way of putting it. That bar like that was fun. Just updating the stream title so people don't jump in here thinking I'm still killing Dark Ixions. So this is where I wish that YouTube had a subtitle so you could update it. Hey Narcotic, why is Provoke necessary for fighting the Marlborough? So the mechanic of the Marlborough is as soon as it's going to start fighting you, it's going to ambush you. And as soon as it ambushes you, it's going to use bad breath. Even if you have first strike, so like here for example you see Yuna has first strike, so she's going to get first hit in. But even if I hit Marlborough now, it's still going to cast bad breath. So what Provoke does is it stops it from casting bad breath. In essence, you provoke it to attack you. Hey Maria, welcome back. Yeah, have a decent amount of people in. It was up to about 35 a second ago when we were doing the Dark Aeon stuff. People seem to be really interested in the Dark Aeon stuff. A lot of people don't realise that you can use Provoke on them. A lot of people just go with like confused walls and stuff like that. Which is, that works. But Provoke is a lot easier.
This is gonna be easy!
Many thanks. Now I can finish my run properly on the PC. That's quite alright. Do we have a full break? Full break. Gemini. What is that? I don't know. I've got Gemini A and Gemini B on my list. I don't know which one's which. I'm gonna mark that as Gemini A. There's a lot of things I've barely figured out even though I've played the game for hours. Yeah, a lot of things that I've figured out on here are because of the people watching with me, giving me hints and tips into what to do. It is nice watching the stream for the past few hours because I go off to get ready for my birthday dinner now. Hope the rest of the stream goes well. Thanks, Yumiton. Have a really good birthday dinner and have a really good rest of the day. I still have to defeat Mega Sisters. Narcotic, do you mean the Major Sisters in Remian Temple or the Dark Major Sisters? Epic sketch was just a way to make the long game even longer. Dark Major Sisters, yeah. I think Dark Major Sisters, you kind of really have to fight them one on one. I should actually be mugging these guys because I don't know what they drop. A light curtain. I don't know whether I need light curtains for anything. Let us consult my sheet. I do need light curtains, so let's do some more mugging. Light curtains are used for auto protect. Either light curtains in some cases, like I've mega rooms. Yeah, so the light curtains I really need. I'm hoping to get a few preventer Zeds. And so these guys, the only ways to get around these guys, for example, is not that. That was the wrong thing. Wrong. The only way to get around these guys is to do this. Silence attack, not sleep attack. Sleep attack doesn't do anything. So, yeah, that was mispress. Doesn't mean to be back. It took me ages to figure that out. These things are absolute pain in the ass. So saying the Zeds, the fantasies, they have 4 light curtains available for steel, which is quite a decent number really. As for Dark Bahamut, he has a tricky strategy to it. And I've seen someone kill Dark Bahamut before. I can't remember, I don't think they were as strong as I am, like character-wise. And they got through it okay, but they did have all the decent overdrives. Counter every 5th hit with Impulse. Yes, and yeah, I guess the Impulse is going to be the hardest thing because Impulse already hits everybody, doesn't it? So. Impulse cast all status effects. Oh shit. Now what did I just kill? I just killed a giant Malboro, didn't I? Gotta try and keep my tally going, otherwise I'm gonna lose count. So these are the guys that I wanted to fight. Because including Curse. Oh yeah, that's going to be an absolute nightmare. Yeah, Yuna knows everything. She's almost fully in the sphere grid. I always find it really weird just attacking with them. Be wise. Bad boy do. I think that memory of Final Fantasy 2. I do indeed, yes. So the plan is to finish it here. Not play anything in between because I'd probably get distracted. And then play Final Fantasy 2, yes. Now I played 10-2 on PlayStation 2. I got really far in it. I finished the game and I was working on the end game stuff in 10-2. So I remember quite a lot about the game. but I don't know what the trophies are. I've not looked at the trophies yet. Have you ever done that trip with Tonberry for lots of AP? Yes, Mark Taurus, I have. I've done it probably about 10 times already today. I tend to do it when I'm not streaming, because it gets very boring very quickly for people trying to watch the stream.
Closed.
Because it's probably 5 to 10 minutes worth of fighting, and then 20 to 30 minutes worth of moving through the sphere grid. They nerf catnip at Final Fantasy X-2. Catnip has been such a long time since X-2. Who needs moving dice 5 times in a row? Master Tonberry. So up here, in the upper levels of the Mega, do things spawn on certain platforms? Because the first platform is getting lots of giant Malboro. As you can tell, Yuna has not killed very many things. The whole 770 damage. Catnip is how much of the fire infinito. I don't think I do it that way. Also, back at 11 stream, keep it up. Not many streamers are willing to answer just about every question from their viewers. Well, you are the guys that are making the stream, not me. I could just sit here playing on my own, talking to myself, which I quite often do. But it's always much better once we've got a few people in chat that are actually willing to talk. And answering questions and engaging is the best way to do it. Plus, if I get it, I will tell you. I also have my laptop back, so if I don't know it, I'm going to Google it and pretend that I do know it. So would you guys be interested in Final Fantasy X-2's stream? I'm not quite sure how popular it would be. 10 seems to be reasonably popular. I seem to get 20 to 30 people most nights for it. I'm not sure how popular 10.2 is going to be. And I just realised that my screen prompt has actually cut it off. Exan from Barbados. Awesome. I feel like I'm in Barbados at the moment. In the UK it's absolutely baking. Great stuff. So I think my tally count for the Varuna is out because I'm catching some and dying one time. But I haven't been back to, well, I've not checked it. So I'm going to go and grab the chest that is behind the Mega. Don't know what's in it. Yeah, it's always hard to try and gauge the interest in 10.2. I know a lot of people don't like the game, and so have obviously not played it, or don't. Because they don't like it, they don't want to watch it. There seems to be a surprising amount of people, as people said, streaming Final Fantasy X. There's always a good 5 people streaming in the afternoons or the evenings. I don't really see any of the 10.2. I can never get my streams for some reason into YouTube's Final Fantasy X 10.2 HD channel. I can only ever get them into the 10 channel. But at the same time, I don't think that's a huge issue because I think that the 10 channel has more sort of traffic through it. So what we're looking at, we've got 10.2, we've got 2 streamers at the moment. We've got 5 people streaming 10, and we've got 3 people streaming Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2 HD. If my mind isn't Aeon again, then down there might be a special sphere, I don't know. But now we know these guys give us some lunar curtains, so we'll just full break them first, and then get those lunar curtains, those oh so rare lunar curtains off them. And hopefully I'll have enough for another auto protect soon. What's the special sphere? Is that what's behind Omega, is it? No, we don't. No, we don't want to summon. We want to mug. We're mugging. We're mugging for those lunar curtains. I had to redo Final Fantasy 10 for my last trophy. I missed Azzy Dak for completing Shinra's Beastery. Hey Matthew Brown, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Or tonight? I don't know whereabouts you are in the world. How are you? No, let's just start with how are you. Wow, it took all of 3 steps there. So like I say, it's we've got a heat wave in the UK at the moment, and it's gone, I think it's about 28 degrees where I live today, which is just unheard of for where I live. Everybody's just sat here sweltering. Grind's going well, thanks Matthew. Yuna and, well, Tidus has done the sphere grid now, fully. No empty nodes filled yet. I'm gonna try and map out how to go about it so I don't waste time. But Yuna's almost there as well, which is nice. Now I have all of these, I don't need any more, so I'm just going to run away from them because they're annoying to kill. Yeah, it's been hot apparently. Yes. You live in the UK, do you, bad boy? I think special spheres with activating energies like flare and also on PS2, I guess. Man, you don't know how Texas is. The difference, Mark, is that we tend to be cold for most of the year. We don't like it when it's hot. We don't know what to do. Everybody thinks about going out in the sun for a little bit, and then they decide no, it's too hot, and they stay inside. So yeah, as I was saying, have you got 5 of all captures? No, I don't think so, not yet. I still haven't been inside Sin yet. Yeah, so far we've had 90 highs and 60 lows, so it's been cold and hot. 28 degrees is definitely the hottest it's been here in the UK. And no, I haven't got 5 of everything at the moment. Basically, I haven't been inside Sin, so I've not got, looking from my list, I've not got an Exo Ray, whatever the hell that is. I've not got Barbetus, whatever that is, and I've not got the Behemoth King, whatever that is. Yes, 28 degrees Celsius. We don't use Fahrenheit over here. We don't know what Fahrenheit is. People say Fahrenheit to us and they just look at them blankly for a little bit. Hey Lydia, welcome to the stream. Seeing quite a few games pop back up over the last few days, so thank you guys for joining us here. Nice to see the same sort of names popping in and out. Oh, excuse me, I'm getting tired now. Also, as well as grinding through Final Fantasy X, trying to train for a triathlon at the moment. Some things don't scare me. Swimming in the water scares me. Well, I'm not a very good swimmer. Man, it hit 30 C on the waterworks we had to get those fans in the patients. Yeah, I can imagine in a big hot, like lots of bodies, it's going to be absolutely horrendous. With only 2 people in it. But even so, outside of that, it's horrible. It is 27 degrees Celsius here in Barbados. Yeah, so we got the same heat as people over in Barbados. It can't be bad, unless you're a hermit like me who like to stay inside. I like going outside. I'll go out with the heat for 10 minutes and decide there's enough. Great. So that's 5 of these guys. Couldn't steal anything because I'm not broken it. I was running out of heat. It's empty. Oh yeah! Siberia someday, 8 degrees, 28k, 28 degrees, nice. Isn't 28k... Wait. 28k, 28 Kelvin? I take the cold over the heat, at least the cold you can laughable. Exactly my fault, Lydia, exactly my fault. Start looking at you straight. What happened? That stupid beat to make it once. No. I can't remember. It's a long old way down to Omega Weapon, or where Omega Weapon was. Right, we're going to silence these guys this time. We're not going to try and put them to sleep. We're going to do it the right. Hey, Biliopolis. Welcome back to the stream. I thought you fought Omega yesterday. Like, yes, I did. And I absolutely destroyed him. I am just going around capturing the last 2 bits and pieces that I need. And thought I'd go down and get the chest as well, just to satisfy my curiosity as to what's in it. This is probably going to be the last thing I do tonight because it's 10 to 12 now. And I'm absolutely shattered.
Told ya!
Almost drowning in the swimming pool. I feel like I should have gone to bed a bit earlier. I got this. Ultima was terrible. I expected so much from Ultima. Because I read somewhere, I'm sure I read somewhere that they were into buffed Ultima. In the remastered version, so it was 999,000, not 99,000. Now that we've got rid of bad breath, we can just wail away with the X button. Yeah, and even Omega Weapon, like, I think it hit me once or twice, which I was a bit worried about. I wasn't too sure what was going to happen when it hit me. But even when it hit me, it did like 1,000 damage, if that. Oh, it was a mega weapon they got. So a mega weapon used to have 99,000 HP, that's nothing. Wow, it's nothing to me now, that I'm doing 99 damage. No, actually we do want a mug, don't we? Oh, excuse me. The yawns are setting in. Hasn't Omega always been 999? I don't know, I've read somewhere that they buffed one of them. Or maybe both of them. Anyway, I was very surprised when I killed Ultima in one hit. Yuna is out of MP. Hey Mike Galbraith, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. I think I might. I don't think I've ever used a turbo ever before. That's the first time I've ever used one. The US version of PS2 was 99, the international as always. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. How do you know why they decided not to put penance into the US version of the PlayStation 2 release? Eight of those. Seems like a strange thing to only put it into one version of the game. Obviously, it's not a strange thing now. Lots of developers decide that they're only going to do regional or sort of special promotional crap rather than actually release the full game. But back on the PlayStation 2, it seems very strange. So, other than the Final Fantasy games, I'm pretty much sure that everybody in the chat channel loves Final Fantasy games. What other games do you guys play? What other games do you guys like? They didn't have Dark Ixion or Penance in the NTSC, or pretty much no point. So pretty much no point in the game, right? Okay. Woohoo! You go, Rikku! Woohoo! 8 demon olives. Gotta love Rikku's voiceovers. Dark Souls, Kingdom Hearts, Counter-Strike, Castlevania, have a wide range. I'm liking the fact that you put Dark Souls right at the top of that list. Broken. I love Dark
Easy as
Souls.
pie.
Yeah, such good games. Penance and the Dark Ixions were added later for more challenge after completing the game. Although Rikku is so OP, you can beat them without severe grid. Is that with the 999999999s? A magic sphere. Just one single magic sphere down here. Why is Rikku OP anyway? Wait, wow, it's her mix, isn't it? That makes her OP. So obviously you can do Remian Temple very quickly after doing chocolate stuff, and all you need to do is get 3 chests on the way down. You get 30 wings, Windows of Tomorrow, Wings of Tomorrow, something like that. I can't remember exactly what it's called. Mix two of those together, you get triple 9999.
Phew.
And that makes all healing do 9,999 and all damage do 9,999. Too much chat, let's have a look. Does Yuna have Osmos from Wacker's area? Yes, she should do. Let's have a look. Let me just provoke this and then we will have a look. Her mixes can reduce damage to near zero and make pretty much always hit for zero. No. I didn't realise her... I didn't realise her mixes could reduce HP as well. Reduce damage. Don't forget to lance it and make weapon Nova. Yes, I did lance it here yesterday for Nova. Thank you. Necrotic. So would osmosis be in here? Probably not. There's a skill in there, maybe. No. That might be it. Yeah, there he is. Wings of Discovery. Echo. It's quite a bit different than... Yes, bad boy it is. I like combat in Final Fantasy X too. I think the combat works a lot better, if I'm honest. Although, like I say, it's been a long time since I've said it, since I played it. So I think that was the 9th giant Malbra. So one more giant Malbra. And then I can start running away from them. And that's the last giant Malbra. And yes, it is giant Malbra for days. I'm grinding money. I can buy 30 more Wings of Discovery. I need like 4 million. Are you doing break damage limit, are you? Technip is nerfed in HP. Yes. There is no easy route to the last dungeon. I think that's the last dungeon via Infinito. Better go for the enemy at the monster arena that drop those. Break HP limit. Yeah. That's how come I'm really not looking to do custom weapons, really. I really can't bother to farm that stuff. I'm already sick and tired of having to farm the crap that I have to farm just to get the basic weapon and basic armor done. And these are the guys that I want, because these are the guys that can give me 4 lunar persons each. No, opposing, anyway. Dark Knight and Mascot are still okay. Mascot, yeah, I remember the mascot, so the sphere dress. I wish you could favourite skills, so you don't have to go through the whole bloody list each time. Oh, the mimics and the mega mimics got 50k gil drop, so. Yep, and if you've got Gillionaire, they drop 100k. And if you're powerful enough to do 999 damage, what you do is just run around to match everything. I'm going to start Zodiac Age soon. I'm about able to. Zodiac Age? Mike, what's that? You mean Final Fantasy 12? So you only have 80 minutes. Well, when you put it like that, it's only 80 minutes. I can't wait for Zodiac Age. Never played before. I never played IZJS. What's IZJS? Biliopolis? I'm getting stuck on all the acronyms. To be fair, 40 will give you now. So these guys can run away now. We should have all the giant, the great Malpas that we need. Let's have a look at the customization. Say I need 70 light curtains to get auto protect. And really, we should have auto protect for everything. International Zodiac 2 job system. Yeah, so I was reading the other day about the overhaul the Zodiac Age that they've done. It sounds like they've redone quite a lot. Now, I only played the PlayStation 2 version before they, like, the standard PlayStation 2 version, so the original one. Yes, Matthew, I've got no encounters. I do need a few more things from here. I will probably be chucking the no encounters on soon because it's just gone past 12 and I should really be in bed. So the thing that I'm missing most in this area are Halimas. Halimas? Halmas. Yeah, can't wait for another 200 hours, and the new Final Fantasy is restricted to 3 jobs per person. Yeah, that was awesome, what I read, and I thought that was really strange. Because didn't they redid it at one point, and they said basically you can only have 1 job per character, then you can't change at all. Guys, add me on PSN. Guy that likes COD. Hey Devon Moore, welcome to the stream. It's good to see Van's abs being fixed. Lol, Van and Pinello are the worst characters, they kind of just watch everything going on.
Bye-bye.
You know what I found useful? Right. Putting Death Touch on Tidus' capture weapon. Yeah, Tidus does have Death Touch on his weapon. Works for a lot of things. Not everything though. I don't think it works for anything on this level. Balthier is definitely the best character, I think, inside Final Fantasy 12. I didn't like him to begin with. I think the voice actor for Silent Work is really good. When I first started it, I didn't like Balthier in the slightest. I just didn't get on with the character. But as the game progresses, I think you get more and more used to him. Married Paul, I won't be about Balthier saving everybody. Yep, so a pretty good summation. We're just going to dial the conversation back a little bit, where I asked what other games people like to play, and Roken said Dark Souls. What Dark Souls is your favourite Dark Souls, Roken? Is it a Dark Souls that's your favourite? I just don't like how 12 is a political story. I think 12 for me was the first one where there's a proper war going on, which is really weird, like sort of having that sort of really big war going on in game. I hadn't seen that in the Final Fantasy before. I like everything with the challenge, but the gameplay's amazing. What is he? Where is he? What part of the game is story to his brother? Hey, Dakota. B. To go to B. How far am I in the game? Right, I have done the main story up to the point where I've got the airship. I have almost done all the monster hunting grounds. I have done the whole non-empty sphere grid with Tidus and almost Yuna. The only minigames I've got left are lightning dodging and blitzball. I have the Celestial, the Renian Temple Chocobo race 5 chest crap to do. So I think that's about it. Black Hat set cursor to memory. What do you mean, Matthew Brown? Set cursor to memory. Is that an option? I've barely figured out that you have to go to work. Like I recently beat the other night, so I think I died this over. Yeah. I tried the lightning dodge maybe half a week ago now.
Too easy.
I got to 68 on my first go, and then I did really shit for ages, and then I got to 118, and I got distracted. I got distracted by something in chat, and didn't really rage, at least not verbally, but decided that I would stop playing the lightning dodger for a little bit. I do need to go back to it. It might be one of those things that I do non-streaming, or if I do it streaming, it'll be a case of not talking. Matthew Brown, I like you. Setting the cursor to memory is so much nicer. And what is your favourite Dark Souls? Just scanning through all the chat. It's the first time that you like Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 is quite good. I did enjoy Dark Souls 2. My favourite Souls game is not actually a Souls game. Well, not a Dark Souls game anyway. My favourite Souls game is Bloodborne. I really like Bloodborne. 182 and then failed. Yeah, the rage. God, this cursor to memory thing is going to take a little while to get used to. Old Hunters DLC was amazing. Really good.
Alright!
I really annoyingly forgot about, what's his name? The fire, the first cleric beast. Annoyingly forgot about him. Hey Desmond Dalby, welcome to the stream, thanks for joining us. If you haven't played Bloodborne, really play Bloodborne. I really recommend it. It is really good. Yeah, emoji show. What am I doing? I don't need to start stuff anymore. This memory curse thing is going to take a little while for me to get used to. Bloodborne is on sale, and I'm thinking about getting a PS4. Definitely do it. If there's one game I can't recommend enough, it will be Bloodborne. But yes, there's a secret boss at the end of the DLC which I didn't miss, I forgot about. I knew it was there, and I forgot about it. And it was only that and something called the Chalice Dungeon that I was missing from the Platinum Trophy, I think. Right guys, I am, after this fight, I'm going to have to put a no encounter thing on and just leg it back to the save sphere. Just because it's 12:15 and I need to get some sleep. So I deleted my game data for Final Fantasy X Remaster on my PS4, but not the save data. Your save data is saved separately, so yes, you should be fine to just reinstall the game and carry on as you were. So yeah guys, I'm going to start wrapping up now. I'm just going to leg it back to the beginning and give it a save and then jump off to bed. Thanks very much for everybody who's been watching. I probably will be streaming tomorrow. I'm probably not going to be as vocal tomorrow. I've got some friends around, so I miss the exit. So yeah. I remember you saying you're going to stream for another half an hour, 50 minutes, but I'm so happy to stream. Yes, my wife hates it when I say that I'm only going to stream for a little bit longer, because a little bit could be anywhere between 10 minutes and 2 hours. At Black Ixion, you mean Lawrence, the first looker? Yes, Lawrence, the first looker, that is the one that I missed. I might cop a pre-order copy of it and start playing this again. Do it. Everybody loves Final Fantasy X. I played Final Fantasy X when I was in high school. Same as quite a few people, I'm sure. Don't really appreciate the story. Gone back to it now and playing it, I much more appreciate the story. Hey, evening HP Scotsman, or night, or whatever, it's midnight over here. Unfortunately you just jumped in just as I am about to finish the stream. I've made a choice, I'm not going to go to bed. I'm absolutely shattered. I should have gone to bed about an hour ago. And yes, Shiva was wrecking me earlier. I recommend first trying to delay Buster on Malborough. Provoke isn't 100%. I didn't realise Provoke wasn't 100%. I'm now down on the Malborough though, so anytime a Malborough is going to problem, I'm going to leg it. How are we doing with Dark Aeon? So Dark Aeon was the day we took out Ixion again. That was relatively straightforward. And we took out Shiva after 5 attempts. 5th attempt we took it out. She just kept getting lots of hits in. So we're up to 61 hours playtime altogether. Let's give it a save. You guys are going to lose the screen for a second. Like I say, I will be on tomorrow, I'm sure. If not, I will be on over the weekend. If I am on tomorrow, I'm not going to be as vocal because I've got people around. Guess what? What Miguel Angel Bustamante? I should dress as Santa at Halloween and as a Grim Reaper at Christmas. Alright Black Hat, thanks for the stream, I'm subscribed, I like the video man, thanks for the awesome stream. Thanks very much Mark, thanks for having, thanks for dropping in and sticking with us and making chat nice and active. I'm listening with my headphones of gold. I wish I had headphones of gold. I've got a headphone of crappy black plastic. yeah, good night, guys. I will catch you later. Cheers for sticking around. And, good night, everybody.